Hey everyone, this is Louis7, and I am back on Loueyden the Warden. Not sure what episode this is, I think I'm getting near 20 at least. But I am very close to level 28, it looks like. Probably just one mob kill, and I am headed to do quests, and I'm actually not sure where. I think I set it up last time so that I was going where I have all these quests tracked. Although I do have one quest tracked up here that is apparently not with the others, so I'm not sure if I should be doing that other quest. So maybe I will check that one out first and see where it leads. Because I think I headed that way or in that area before in one of the previous episodes for other quests or another quest. So I'll see where that one leads first and probably head down here to the Haerlog area. And let's see, my inventory is full. I should have sold before I left and probably before I started this episode even. Let's see if there is anything I can clean up. I have a lot of Matham Hunter's armor. I might send those since I'm not really using them on this character to any of my other characters leveling in Mordor because those actually have been very useful for that. So yeah, I don't see much. I could always just destroy stuff. But I don't like doing that even if the things don't sell for that much. Like a couple silver isn't really much in LOTRO, so I can safely sell most of this stuff that I don't need. Or destroy most of this stuff. Could safely sell it too. See, compared to like 5 sharp claws and these 100 silver, it's just not worth much for one slot in the inventory when I forget to sell. I think, yeah, I can get rid of that. Okay, I think that's clean enough for now, and I am going to overrun this quest if I don't pay attention. So I've been trying to get my high-level warden used to the setup with the gambit masteries on this character, but it's not going too well. I think playing this character a lot more will help in leveling him to get more gambits. Like, I don't have the AoE morale taps and just a lot of gambits that I use on the other warden yet. I am still tank spec, which is probably good for this area. There are a lot of mobs. I think I remember this. Don't think I remember there being quite this many though. This is pretty dangerous here. They are above my level and I don't have that much to self-heal myself, but I can do a lot of damage and level up. That heals me quite a bit. And hopefully just kill them before they do anything. Which is how that went. Right, Fall Festival is here. I do not want to do that. Actually, so I was playing my high elf earlier, my captain. I call him my high elf because he's my only high elf. But I got one of those festival quests where I could just turn it in for XP, so maybe I'll pay attention if I happen to level up in this episode again. Doesn't look like I will, but it's always possible. Well, I know I don't have Brink of Victory or whatever gambit that is. Like all these signatures here. Adds at least some more fun to it. Only have precise blow and there also. Should, well, seem to not be able to hit this little skeleton. Or I'm not really sure if he's a skeleton, just an undead. Having some lag here. It's not good. Let's see, what did I even need to do here? I need to defeat the Master of the Ruins. I think I can just follow this way and eventually find him. Normally I would like to do the combat, but I have low health, so I want to try and heal up on this guy some. Oops. also a chest back there, though. I might go back and get that later if I remember. Let's see, I need... Yeah, I do need to go up. Which would be, so all the way around it looks like, from here, yeah, up and around. Okay, this is going to take a bit, and I pulled a lot more mobs than I thought I did. Right now it's looking likely that I die, but maybe I won't. Get out of that red circle. Oh, didn't get my heal off. Don't think I have any other potions. Yeah, I don't. And I'm stunned here, which doesn't really help with anything. Okay, at least I have my free revive. It's always nice going in knowing you have that so you don't need to run away like there. But now I won't have it for next time, and I'm up against the signature with some low health going in. Oops. Get an actual gambit chain going here, and I actually get to use a power potion for once. Okay, now I just need to kill him, and I am lagging again. That should be enough to get him, I hope. What is this? Oh, it looked like a quest item or just something, but it's one of those scholar crafting items. Okay, got those two mobs, and crawlers are very annoying in this game to me. And it probably should be this way, but also just the general dead and the fear type of stuff is annoying in this game. Which that stuff, it makes sense because it's just really all the annoying debuffs they put, and the atmosphere again makes sense, but can be a little bit annoying. So I will use some Daleman's crams here. Go ahead and just get rid of this because I don't want it in my inventory. I do need some power, so it's not completely wasting it. Get a morale tap. I feel like it's a good thing I am a warden at this point, just with some of the more recent questing I've done. This stuff looks like it could be harder for some other classes. And I do enjoy that the more challenging stuff is in the game. I know a lot of it was removed. At least a lot of the low-level parts were removed or just made less challenging. Even in Lonelands, earlier parts of Lonelands, and North Downs especially, I think. Although I think most of the other areas have remained the same and haven't really had their difficulty way scaled down. Great Barrow, or not Great Barrow, the Old Forest might have had its difficulty scaled down too. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, I'm still just progressing through here. It's going a little bit slow, but that's fine. Looks like somebody else is at least in the area, and I am stunned. It's a bad time to get stunned. Alright, I don't want to spend mithril coins on that. I think it's a waste of mithril coins. So I do have to be a little bit more careful now. I think also just I wasn't paying attention to the mobs around, but it's fine. We get to see some pretty Lonelands, and it's finally daytime again. I know it's been a running theme where I've been pretty much playing mostly at night. In-game, at least. I don't play at night in real life. And just a lot of the areas I've been are dark, like the think goblin area back here and this whole area with the dead. Now it looks like it might as well be night again. So yeah, I think I'll just go through again, and don't have any potions. I really don't have much useful resource type stuff to help me in combat. Go ahead and use a what was it called? Steed? Yeah, steed speed. Though I got to this part a lot quicker. Could probably just try and run through and avoid mobs as much as I can on my mount. I'll have to pull these three, but I can hopefully pull them up quite a bit before I get to more mobs, and before these guys, they just respawn. That's what I was hoping to avoid. So hopefully it doesn't pull all them, and I can get some sort of line of sight for the rangers and need to... Maybe I can just go down here? Oh, there are more mobs down there. Well, now it's just one archer on me. I feel like I need just like one more 3 gambit skill, and I would be pretty satisfied. Even if it's single target or AoE. I'm not sure when I get either at this point. I know I've looked a few times, but I pretty much forget right after that. I could also think about going back into the red line just to deal more damage. If I'm not going to be pulling a lot. Because I'm taking a lot of damage, it might be better to just deal more damage. The stuns really hurt, and I don't have Defiant Challenge. This time I do need to run away. And there's a Lore Master here. And the Minstrel. Lore Master, yeah, I think he's higher level. Actually, I forgot I have this heal. Might be a bit less interesting, but the content is getting easier with their help. Wait, that was the master? Okay, well, I am done here. I was going to actually try and kill these guys anyway. Alright, so I will head to turn that in and see if it leads anywhere, and otherwise just head down to Haerlog, however you say that place, and do those quests. Could still do the Forsaken Inn and the Forsaken Inn and what's the other thing? Great Barrows. Don't see anything good to replace any of my gear. I think now would be about the time I could consider using one of these Matham Hunter's armors. If I want to on this character. I mean, that's a pretty big upgrade, but I still don't think it's that much worth it, especially considering I have some good other stuff here. I think at level 30 I will see if there's a good one-handed weapon in the auction hall. Maybe a javelin. I feel like I really need a javelin. And just see from there. And I've gotten quite a bit of gold on this character, 4 gold. I mean, considering. I'm going like a very long way for this turn in. Got some rep items. I will probably save those and see if I really need them for anything later. What's this? Oh yeah, the necklace. Well, I wish you could use those, but disable the XP boost part of them, because I wouldn't mind having them just for the stats and ease of that, but I don't really want to level faster on this character, at least yet. I'll still consider... There's a vendor here, that's good. But I'll still consider using them later if there's a particular part I want to level fast. Way down the line, I can definitely see that happening maybe around level 65 or 75 in Rohan, those areas. Although on this character I would like to, at least right now my thoughts are I would like to quest in those areas. So I am going to lock everything crafting related and just general useful related. Okay, I don't want to keep those healing droughts, even though they're kind of useful. I'm gonna send all this stuff to my bank vault, I think. Recipe? I don't really want that. Now I've got another gold even. Need to repair my armor. She doesn't repair on unfortunately. Okay, time to head down south. And I just did not see that org. Very stalkerish of him. Well, now would actually be a good time to have that wound drought thing. Don't want to run slow. 3 minutes? That's long. And minus 129 might. That's like all my might. Okay, so it did expire out of combat at least. I don't know why, but I just feel like the landscape draws me to this way being south, and I don't know, north, but I just always want to go west when I'm thinking south. And I don't know why, but that's just kind of the way it is. Suppose this is kind of like a savanna, this Lonelands area here. Or a lot of Lonelands, really. But then this is more marshy down here. I need to head east of here towards even more tree dense. And I broke my legs. I have 1 regular sturdy steel key. Don't want to use either of these loot boxes either. Have some hope tokens. I might actually be able to use these. I'll put them on my bar. And then I have a lot of crafting mats, which will be going to a bank vault. I still am thinking about deleting that hunter that's my bank vault, but it hasn't happened yet at least. What do I need here? More signatures? These guys look more fun to kill. Yeah, so I need... Where's this, Galrip? He sounds like a goblin. Okay. So I will head to Galrip and see what's over there, and then probably come back in this area. Actually, I just thought of something. I want to check my deed progress. See, I am in Lonelands. So I need to find one more place with that. Explore Weathertop. And I think just that area. Deeds. So Tales was probably quest that I completed, and I have a lot of Advanced Slayer deeds here. So yeah, I've done a lot in this zone, and completed quite a bit. I'm not sure what part of Lonelands, what part video this is for Lonelands. Go ahead and aggro that one. Okay, so I feel like I'm looking for a goblin, although he might not be a goblin, and he is not a goblin. Though I feel like he should be an elite, though, at the least. Now I got, well, 2 signatures on me. That shouldn't be a problem. Except when I get stunned. I kind of feel like also I was taking a lot of damage, and this might not be true, it's just kind of what I was thinking is all the debuffs and just stuff like that that come from those type of mobs over there. And part of why they're annoying, but I'm still taking a decent amount of damage, which I'd expect to. I mean, pulling 2 signatures, even though I'm a tank spec, I'm medium armor, and my gear is not quite the best. It's probably typical quest gear. My weapons are pretty good, but they're low level, so might be similar to, again, typical quest gear, and I'm using really bad gambits here. So if I die here this time, it's definitely going to be my fault. Yeah, I'm going to start kiting. Though it feels like kiting's not too useful when the one guy's range and this guy at least was hitting me earlier. If I had a better javelin, this could be a lot better way to heal up and just, yeah, heal up and stay safe. Right. Well, try to use Surety of Death at least. Only need to defeat 1 more troll. That's not a lot. Okay, let me, well, yeah, I want to go red spec. Need to apply that. Okay, I'm going to, don't I? Okay, I just feel like I usually have those 2 swapped, but I'll leave it how it is. Critical strike's bad, but it's actually, yeah, it's not too bad at this level. But there is that deed for it, so I need to actually use it. At high levels, it's just useless, besides the deed again. So these turn-ins are here. I kind of remember getting quests there, actually, instead of up here. What other quest do I have? That's back at the Forsaken Inn. That's the end of the Forsaken, okay. I think I mixed that up earlier. To Augamar, and that is north, I think. Yeah. Deed? Yeah, find weakness. I only have to use it 75 times, so that's okay. Do I have any completed? Yeah. Have 1 tier complete at least. Trying to pay attention to deeds more just in general in this game. I think at the beginning with this character I was like that too, but since I've been in Lonelands so long, I haven't really paid attention, at least as far as those deeds go. Like at the end, if I'm only level 28 now, but if I'm still maybe under level for troll shaws, I could look back at doing some deeds. And not just for the XP. Most of the XP would be from grinding, which wouldn't be too much, but just for the completion part of it. And the XP helps though. And just doing it while on level, I think, while it's slower, is more fun, and I would be more willing to do it if I'm on level, or at least near on level. My inventory feels so clean. Oh yeah, these guys. I forgot about these guys being here, where they like earth can. I think that's what you call them. That is not an upgrade. No upgrade. Find it weird that weapons are worth less than armor in LOTRO. Okay, so this is just a turn in back at Osgarath. So turn this in and see what it gives. Gives a not so great cloak. And I will probably would get the Warden shield, but I don't like the stats, so I'll get Artisan leather armor. I'm just gonna kill this warg. I am lagging again. I also forget I have battle preparation on this character. Need to take advantage of that and use it more. Okay, so I am headed here. The quests down at Haerlog, those went a lot quicker than expected. I just felt like I had more there. The quest covered a big area on the map and I didn't really pay attention to exactly what I needed. And I thought I'd probably have to go back or just do something else. But it was pretty quick. So I will open this, maybe. Well, I will open it, but maybe get something useful. I really need to upgrade my boots, but this gives 16 fade. If it gave 16 might even, that'd be an upgrade. That's another thing. A lot of my gear is might, and the main stat for wardens is agility, even though might is, like, especially at lower levels, a secondary stat, I think. Becomes tertiary at higher levels, where you don't really find agility in might. So that wrapped up that quest line, and looks like I am open to the Forsaken Inn. Maybe I'll go turn this in real quick at the end of this episode here. Or actually, because I don't have anything to travel there. See, I should have kept my milestone at the Forsaken Inn, because I get the travel to Osgarath here, muster. Also do want to go to Southbury sometime soon to get the, just to check auction hall and do stuff like that. So maybe I'll do that now. And go ahead and end this episode here. I might buy some auctions in between the next episode and check for gear upgrades maybe. Especially a weapon and maybe javelin. And yeah, that'll be it for this episode. And I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing for more, and thanks for watching everyone.